And tonight, a battle between conference rivals. These teams, Brent, know each other very well.
There are very few surprises for either opponent tonight in this game, Kevin. I think they actually send Christmas cards to one another. They know each other that well. Who is going to execute when it matters? That's going to be the difference.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. They've got Robinson. Jimmy Butler is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Lowry. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, home in the paint. Now here's Walker. Randall kicks to Fournier. Lowry against Walker. Robinson. Great positioning on the putback.
Mitchell Robinson, one of those guys who you could be blocking out, but it's just not enough with that length.
And here's Lowry. Pass to Butler. Three-pointer. Robinson pulls it in. Inside, Randall. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yeah, Randall does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
Outside Butler. Passes it to Adebayo. It's deflected out of bounds. New York takes possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Lowry against Walker. Pass to Barrett. Back to Walker. This one for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Offensive rebound.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Now here is Robinson. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
Walker goes in. He gets it in there.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Lowry passes to Robinson. Tucker bounce pass. And the pass to Lowry. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler. That time you leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
To the middle. Walker surveying the floor. Floats it up for Randall. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Adebayo. And he sends it right off the glass. Walker against Lowry. Walker dishes to Robinson. And it's Miami with the rebound. And the rim-running Mitchell Robinson, the league leader in field goal percentage, Greg, in his second season.
Maybe the most athletic 7-footer in the game. I mean, his lob finishing sucks in the defense, creating so much space out on the floor for his teammates.
Here's Walker. Following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Improving size does not matter. Walker comfortable slamming it up inside.
And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Robinson kicks it to Tucker. Butler against Barrett. Outside Robinson. Now here's Butler. He's covered closely. Clock at 4. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Well, the mid-range game right now is doing a lot of damage to this defense, courtesy of Jimmy Butler.
Back to Walker. Yep, that one goes. Walker's got 6.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Lowry Lowry against Walker. Right at the free throw line. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And again, Miami with the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Basket good. He's got 8.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Outside Butler. Lowry for 3. Randall grabs the board.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Barrett wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Well, RJ, right there, moving without the basketball, and that helps him to get to an open spot on the floor. That creates the rhythm.
Lowry with the ball. Pass to Adebayo. Tucker with the ball. Working on Walker. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And another basket for Miami.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Walker. The shot misses. And the Heat going the other way now. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. Their emphasis will be focusing on slowing down Julius Randle in the paint. Coach said he's always been a great finisher, and we have to respect that. So we can't let him get comfortable down there. It's a big task when Randle gets himself going. Guys?
Thank you, David. The Heat trail by 4. Outside Robinson. Kicks to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Let's go. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Walker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 6-point Knicks lead.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And again, it's the Heat missing.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
There at the pass to Robinson. Outside, Walker. Floats it up for Randall. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
So both teams making some changes here. Outside Butler. Left side Lowry. Back to Butler. There's the feed to Lowry. To the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
The shot's good from Fournier.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Butler. Drills the elbow jumper.
I don't think the defense expected Jimmy Butler to rise up from there. He can do that.
They get a hand on it, and another turnover here by New York. Here's Lowry. With 1 on the clock, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Kemba Walker firing on all cylinders for the New York Knicks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action after this word. Recently, we had a chance to speak with R.J. Barrett about what was a trying first year.
I just wanted you to try to keep up with the
I hate losing, but at the end of the day, it's part of the game. And I feel like you could learn more from a loss than you can from a win. And my teammates have been great. The whole organization has been great. We just, you know, whatever happens, we've kind of been sticking together and going through it all together, so that's been good.
And Barrett, a guy who's accustomed to winning, at least is an amateur grip.
I mean, he won a championship in high school, could have won one in his only year of college. He's going to be a driving force for the organization to get better.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Reddish. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Well, the Knicks fans looking for any ray of hope, and it doesn't have to come at the hands of high-level draft choices. Mitchell Robinson is one of those young players right now for them who's showing a ton of promise.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. No good on the triple.
His poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And Robinson, a second-round pick for the Knicks. Brent, he has been a steal.
I agree with you. He started playing basketball in 8th grade, so you wonder how much more unlimited and untapped potential does Mitchell Robinson have at this position.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And the Heat making a change here. Martin's checked in. The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
And so here is New York after the Heat pick up 2. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Strus. That 3 off the mark. The Knicks leading by 6. They double team Walker. There's Noel. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 4 assists in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Launches a 3. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And the team is going to rely on Bam for those kind of big-time plays.
And Walker kicks to Gibson. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Noel. Misses the baby hook.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Here's Barrett, following the score by Miami. Here's Walker. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you and good evening. The Knicks made changes in coaching and the front office since the start of last season. But the question is, can they move forward? Their last winning season was back in 2013. Amidst the frenzy that is the media in New York, they'd like to make headlines going forward for all the right reasons this time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Knicks. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Softly drops in the floater. Walker's got 15.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Martin against Gibson. Adebayo. And the rejection by Noel. Here's Barrett. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Barrett's got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks.
Well, that's R.J. Barrett just simply going hard to the rim.
Here's Hero, guarded by Walker. Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Fournier dishes to Gibson.
And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there among the big boys.
And Adebayo throws it down.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
And Fournier kicks to Walker. Now Fournier. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And Noel throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. It's tipped. Here's Martin. It's rebounded by New York. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, RJ was going to score either through you or over you. That's a nice finish there.
The Heat trail by 11. Pass to Hero. He kicks it to Dedmon. The pass to Hero. From 18 feet away. And it's Noel with the rebound.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Outside, Walker. No good with the layup. Miami's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Hero. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And Noel throws it down.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
The Heat trail by 13.
And remember, an early part of the process in Philadelphia, it's taking Noel a little time to define his role in the league.
The length and athleticism is just something that you can't teach, and that keeps people intrigued about Nerlens Noel. His skill set continues to be a work in progress, but there's been some signs of a turn for Noel now.
Here's Hero. Kemba Walker making his last shot. 1:27 left in the second quarter. Takes the three. Tucker can't get it to go.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pass to Noel. And stolen by Dedmon. Here's Hero. Left side, Martin. Stolen by Walker. The numbers in their favor. Barrett for three. It's a hand on it. It's good on the putback. Noel's got 8.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Vincent the pass to Hero. Here's Vincent. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside, Walker. Passes it to Noel. Back to Walker. 5 on the clock. He goes up again, and no problem from Noel as he finishes at the rim. Noel's got 10 points now just in this quarter. The Heat trail by 17. Stolen by Walker. The teardrop falls in.
And showing another dimension of his game. Walker so crafty with the delicate floater there.
Here's Hero. To halt the run, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's New York with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Kenapa?
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. We saw Kemba Walker lighting it up in the first half. He ended up with 19 points, 3 rebounds, and also 3 steals. And a little redemption for him tonight. In their previous game, he was not at his best. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, we've enjoyed watching Walker in this league. Obviously, he's got the skill.
And that does it for our...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half. They've got Jimmy Butler. Robinson is out there with Lowry. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Tucker in at the 4 spot. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but